Okay, so as I told you before, I was gonna do an unboxing and review of the Osu tablet, which I have right here. So a j- j- so it costs $30 plus 15 for shipping, which is actually relatively fast. It took like I'd say 15 days, 10 to 15 days. Can't remember exactly, but they ship it with the Japanese post called EMS, and it comes like how look at how small this box is, right? Which this comes in, of course. It's like about as big as my hand, and my hand is not that big. And it comes with a gigantic bag, which is like really tough, but gets the job done. The box is nearly undamaged except for a dent there, but the tablet is working fine. So, um, yeah, let me show you what's inside the box. And for some reason today I'm stuttering. Uh, okay. So, of course, I took it out of the box, otherwise it wouldn't be here, but you would have the tablet right here. Actually, let me see if I can fit it back in. Yeah, there we go. The tablet right here, the pen right here, and of course, on the pen there's the nib, which is that. And the pen looks giant on camera, but it's actually the size of an average pen, probably just a tad bit bigger, because in here, of course, it has to fit a AAA battery, which I will show you how to install. And yeah, it, it might seem overkill, but I had just like I felt stupid for like 5 minutes trying to figure out how to fit the battery in here. But anyway, I showed you the nibs because this little box that was right here has spare nibs inside. Let me see if I can focus on it better. There we go. Has spare nibs inside, and this metal ring, which there we go, is used to take out the nibs out of the pen. So and then let's see if I can I doubt it. I can lift this whole thing with the things on side. Time for an unboxing fail. There we go. Okay. So inside, I still have this. You would find the battery, which was right here. AAA battery, which, as I said before, goes in the pen, and then this also tablet. Thank you for the support, which I find really neat. And on the back side, those are the exact instruction on how to set it up, but they're not really telling the whole story, so I'll help you with setting it up. They say they just plug it in and it'll work, and that's partially true, but to optimize it for Ozu, you have to select a few options. in also as well. So yeah, that's the unboxing. Oh yeah, I have to show you how to fit the battery inside the pen. So with one hand it would be really hard, so let me pause the video. And we're back. As you can see, I only unscrewed the pen. It unscrews in half, and you put the battery right in there, you see, with the okay, there's a sign of a plus right there, so you would have to put the positive sign there, you see, then you screw it back in. Let's see if, okay, screwing it back on with one hand is way easier. Okay, yeah, I had to show you that because when I got it I spent 5 minutes trying to install the battery. I felt really stupid, but you know. So now okay, screw it back on with one hand isn't really, it's easier but not that easy. In fact, I cannot screw it all the way back in, but anyway, now that I'm showing you the pen, I just wanted to let you see that it has two buttons. They should mimic left and right click, but Windows will actually read touching the tablet as a left click and this as a right click. So I don't really know what that would be in Windows at least, but you can use this, you know, so to select things instead of touching the tablet, which of course you may want to do because nibs do wear out, but you know, just a simple tap shouldn't do much damage. So now that I'm done with the unboxing part of the video, I'm gonna try and screw it back on all the way, this one, and then I'll show you a off the camera I mean, yeah, instead of using OBS or to record the gameplay, I'm gonna use the camera so you can see what I'm doing with the tablet while I'm playing also, and of course those so important settings I told you about. I'll see you in a few seconds. Alright, and we're back. So I got also loaded up on the computer. I just wanted to show you that wait a second, there we go. So right now if I tap it, it doesn't work, because to actually turn on the pen, because you wouldn't want the battery draining out, you press this, which I find super cute. It's actually like a real pen, and then it works. There we go. So wait a second, and there we go. I just wanted to switch on. So the way they tell you is by going into the options, and of course I'm gonna have them in Italian, but I will show you. So you go down to the control option. So you have to put raw input, that is what they tell you, but apart from this, you'd have to put this one right below it, which is the complete direct input, which is for tablets, and you should be good to go. If you adjust this, you adjust the active area on the tablet itself. So as you can see, I'm just like right down in the middle of the tablet, but it's actually showing far to the left. So if you put this down to 1.0, then you have to use all this square, see this, and in the fast songs you have to use a smaller active area, but you know, I put it at 243. That's the way I like it. It took me some time to get used to, but actually let me show you. I'm gonna pause the recording also. I'll see you in a few seconds. So here we are. I actually wanted to show you that even if they say a graphic tablet isn't really necessary, it greatly helps. I mean, I wanted to show you that you see that bump is actually where I got the tablet. So there's a very slight dip, and that was the adjusting period, and then look at that go up. That is the time I got the tablet. Now I'm fairly maintaining a somewhat of a high level, but not really. But you know, I'm able to be more consistent. I find with the tablet. So let's see if I can. I'll tab back into OS. There we go. And I'll see if I can play a very quick song. I'm gonna put down the camera at an angle so that you can see both what I'm doing with the tablet and not like that. This should be good. There we go. And yeah, what happens on the screen. So that is the perfect length for a song, but you know, it's quite boring. This should be good, but I've never played with a tablet. I don't want to mess it up. Let's see something short. This will do. Oh yeah, and be sure to disable mouse buttons with F10, otherwise every time you tap onto the tablet itself, it will count as a click, as well as the buttons on the pen itself. Of course, I had to suck on camera. But you know, it works. It works like a treat. If you saw what I did, I actually hovered the pen over the tablet and not actually press on the tablet. The way I did that is because not to wear out the nib. I'm probably not gonna do any drawing on this, which you would actually use the nib for, but still, I don't want to wear out neither the tablet or the pen in any way. I want this thing to last as long as possible. So, I don't, yeah, I told you to press F10, otherwise it would count this as a click, these two things as a click, pressing on the tablet as a click, and when the song gets really hectic, sometimes you do it and don't even notice it, so to avoid the mistakes on the song. Of course, not like me, because of course I had to mess it up, but you know, so yeah, that's about it. I personally find it quite handy, actually. It may take some time to get it used to. For example, one thing that I did to get used to it, of course, as you can see, is lay it on top of the keyboard, because most people play it over there where the mouse is, so you would think that's the normal thing to do, but I find it that if I put it all the way over here and use ZX for the notes, I find it that my shoulders are too spread apart and I cannot really play well. So I put it right here, which is right in front of me, which I find is the most natural, because if you were to write down on a paper, you would have it right in front of you, not all the way over here. So yeah, that's one small tip I'll give you. And anyway, that's about it. So I'm gonna be signing out. Be sure to sub, like, comment, and all that. So I'll see you next time.